guys, welcome back to the channel. This is HowFast.
How's it going, guys?
Derek and I are here today, and it is a beautiful Thursday.
Thursday, yeah, man.
Days are
Thursday.
flying by.
Thirsty Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Beer time. No, it's a beautiful day outside.
Oh, you're such a tease. I'm just kidding.
Beer time. So today, actually, we have the new design for the HowFast t-shirts.
Yep, finally got those in.
The order has come in, so all you guys out there who were interested in one and you said you wanted to get some, here it is, come get some. We will email you and we will make sure to package them up and send them out within the next week. Also, we have
the 9-inch rear end.
the 9-inch rear end.
Step into the HowFast headquarters garage, I guess. Who's that bad boy?
So here's what I know. It's a Ford 9-inch. It already has a full spool in it, which is what we need.
Yeah.
We need a full spool. So other than that, I know the gear he said is a high ratio. Nothing that would get more than like 100 miles an hour or just a little more than that.
So it'd be like good for like 8 mile or something.
Yes. It's probably like a 5 or a 6 or something. We want, like, we were talking 343 or like 411, depending on. 411 would run 130 miles an hour, something like that.
So get us started.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll look for a gear and pinion for and yoke for that. And next we have our HowFast t-shirts.
HowFast t-shirts. Turned out really nice. ForceFed V8 on the front, and of course, HowFast logo on the back.
I think they turned out really nice. So guys, if you are interested in getting one of these, all you have to do is email us, howfast10@gmail.com. And I want to give a big shout out to Merch Runners. I'll put their link in the description. These are the guys in Windsor, big supporters of the 519. If you see the shirt, I'm actually the shirt I'm wearing right now. Local 519 shirt. Good guy Shane down there hooked us up, and we'll be sure to go back to him. So if you guys get an opportunity, you're looking for a shirt to be made, get a hold of Merch Runners down there in Windsor. Next, one of our pistons.
So Justin put it through some degreaser and just a quick little cleanup. And it didn't turn out too bad.
No, it didn't. You know, surprising. Though, you know, we've been talking about 4th gen pistons.
Yep.
And rods. They seem to be the way to go. These are kind of a weak link within the engine. And I think we might be able to get some cheap enough. So, might be worth just holding off putting those on right away, and we could certainly keep an eye out for something new, or used and new to us.
Well, you know, for the sake of a couple $100 for something so simple, right?
Yeah, it's just a couple $100, but it's like integral, internal, components. So,
yeah.
Okay. So the last thing we had to do.
Yeah, finally we're going to, last part of chopping up the car. We'll take out the X-brace for the passenger seat. So cut that in 4 spots, and then somehow figure out how we're going to make a floor on this side. Probably mimic the driver's side, do the same thing over here. Yep. And get both seats put in.
Yeah, and then we're going to probably put that. We're going to put that brace bar along here.
Yeah, right on the bottom, I think. Eh?
Well, it'll be from that frame rail all the way back to here to mimic the other side. That'll stiffen everything up. And you know, I was talking to Lance about, you know, the rear suspension of this car, and it's something that I think we all have seen, you know, at the end of like a NASCAR race, you know, they're doing a burnout, right?
Yeah.
They step on the gas, this thing just instantly burns the tires because the suspension in this isn't meant for taking off.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to do some tweaking here, maybe some
It'll be a lot stiffer for what their setup is.
absolutely, yeah.
We want it to be able to a little bit of give and
squat. Quite a bit, in fact. So, you know, maybe a softer spring, a different pinion angle, you know, a different tire obviously will make a big difference, but we'll have to keep that in mind once we get under here and start looking at that rear end. Yep. So, let's get started.
Let's get started, guys.
Okay, guys, so we're gonna get cutting into it here. I think we were talking about maybe just cutting straight across the pipes here in the back.
Yeah. See how well it cuts through the welds. That's the only thing I'm worried about. But these are pretty good Milwaukee torch blades.
Yeah, those are like
from Milwaukee. These are awesome little blades. So especially for cutting metal.
we were talking actually about cutting the front here. We were saying, you know, in here we could do that, we could cut it there, but number one, it'd be hard with the saw.
Yeah.
But we were saying it would be kind of fun to put a bar across here and make a grab handle for...
Grab handle, yeah, or a holy crap bar.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep it PG for...
for my kids who are watching this.
Well, your kids, yeah. But seriously, though, that's not even a swear word, but I won't say it. And also for our purpose of mounting a GoPro. What's that? I see it in the damn video.
Yeah, also for mounting a GoPro, like Derek was saying. It's a GoPro holder, that's what I meant to say.
That's what
I meant to say, is a GoPro holder.
That's what we'll go with.
Right. So,
anyway, let's get cutting.
good. Before we go any further, let me get all this wiring crap off this thing. The cart before the horses. That's it then. I guess we just keep cutting. Back to cutting.
Back to cutting.
Look at this. Oh, all sorts of space in there. That is nice. Wow.
Words can't say. I don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Like,
I know.
it totally changes everything seen in 2 seasons.
I know. In fact, it looks so good. I think that you and I should.
We try and get it.
We should partake. We're in?
We're in. Yeah.
It feels scary. It's terrifying, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's interesting sitting in here. My butt is probably 4 inches, 5 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
The dash is almost right in your you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Your line of sight. That's
Line of sight.
the words I'm trying to say.
Sign of light, you know what I mean?
Sign of light. So yeah, it's and the bars all around you. It's interesting.
Yeah. This seat actually isn't bad now. Like,
This could be a handle at this length.
could be.
It's a little bit.
Depends on what we design for.
That's true.
So you could put that bar across. You could always have something else out
Yeah,
here.
you could have it rounded like this.
Yeah.
Or bend a piece into there or something.
Have a cup holder there
Oh yeah, with the GoPro.
with the GoPro.
Yeah. Well, we need a Caesar holder.
Caesar, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have the only 10-second race car with a cup holder.
It's important.
Yeah.
Oh look, it's held in with rivets.
Surprise, surprise. There's something crawling on my leg.
I got news for you. It's a spider.
Is it? Yeah.
We farm spiders here as well.
Oh yeah, spiders and mosquitoes.
It's kind of like an offshoot of the
Well,
company.
That's why you have like giant dragonflies, because they want to eat the spiders.
Yeah. It's like Jurassic Park in here for mosquitoes and insects in general.
All right, let's see if my butt can get out of the car.
I'm taking the chair with me.
Feed your daughter.
That was graceful, Derek. Graceful.
It's graceful as a giraffe.
So here's our Ford 9-inch rear end from Lance out in New Sarum. So from what I know about this, Ford 9-inch apparently come in different spline counts. This is a full spool, so it's like I believe it's like a true locked rear end, and it's a 28 spline, I believe. And we would probably prefer a 31 spline.
31.
Yeah, so what Derek and I were just talking about is that, you know, some 31 splines would have a little bit more surface area, probably have a better bite. And also, on top of that, I read that these casings, there are good ones and we'll call them mediocre ones. Yeah. The good ones have an N welded in one of these places here. This one you can see does not, and those N ones are called nodular, and they're supposed to be very strong. This one doesn't have that. Still a Ford 9-inch, probably strong enough for now, though I expect it will probably fail at one point. Everything's going to fail at one point. Yeah, at one point or another.
Especially with the kind of power we're going to make.
Yeah, exactly.
How fast we're going to go.
How fast we're going to go. So we're going to have to get underneath the car and check out to make sure the end of the axles are a 28 spline to make sure they fit this. Probably switch out that gear. Definitely switch out that gear with something a little more top end, and just make sure that we switch out that pinion and yoke and ring altogether so they mesh. There's not too much lash. Slap it in there. Oil, fluid, done.
Yeah.
So.
Funny, every time I hear like 411 posi, I like flashback to Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what Melvin Toast is packing right here. I've got 411 posi track out back, 750 double.
So guys, that's going to do it for tonight.
Yeah, it's been a busy night.
Yeah, it's been busy. We've got quite a few things that we showed you guys, but one of the most important ones being the new HowFast t-shirts. If you guys, like I said, if you want one, get us at howfast10@gmail.com, and we'll be sure to put an order in for you on the next run around. They might not look like this. They might look something different.
Yeah, we never know. It's different colors. Definitely the same HowFast logo, but who knows? Maybe we'll change up the saying on the front, or give a variation of different things.
A bunch of different options. Actually, if you guys have any ideas, send them our way. I mean, we always want to hear from you guys, and that would be no different.
My name is, or just Bill, just to confuse people.
Yeah, right. So, and also, let's not forget those guys. If you guys want any kind of t-shirt, especially 519 appropriate t-shirts, be sure to check out Merch Runners down in Windsor. There, link is in the description. Yeah, big shout out. Thanks Shane. We'll be sure to send some more business your way. So after that, I guess next on this car is buying parts to put onto it.
Yeah, mock up. What we're gonna redo on the cage. The GoPro holder bar.
Yeah.
And all the brackets for the seat, the second seat.
That's right. Brackets for the second seat, the footwell and the floor pans for the passenger side. Yeah. That support brace we talked about a bunch. There's a lot coming up, so be sure you guys stay tuned. Yeah, there's going to be a lot happening hopefully over the next couple of weeks here, where we'll actually be adding to the car as opposed to taking away from it.
Yeah, it's time to get things put back together, and it'll be nice once we get all that done. And we talked about possibly getting the whole car sandblasted, and then a nice coat of paint when it's all done, and we're getting there. We're close.
We're getting there, and the engine's not far off. So
yeah.
We also have an opportunity at possibly some new heads and an intake from our friend Randy, and
we're
tempting offer.
Fingers crossed. It's almost too good to pass up.
We need to get a what are they called?
A sponsor.
Kickstarter sponsor for sure.
Yeah.
A Kickstarter account, please fund our engine.
GoFundMe for racing.
GoFundMe. Be sure to catch us on Instagram, guys. How__fast, and also, as I mentioned, on our email, howfast10@gmail.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. We'll catch up with you guys next time.
Don't forget about the shirts. Have a good night, guys.